What's going on, people? I haven't made a video in like 100 fucking years, but here we are. Today is July 20th, which means 2 days ago and yesterday was the New England 900 and Burnout Rivals. I had one hell of a time. I got quite burnt to the point where it's blistering. 2nd-degree sunburns. My sunscreen did not care. But yeah, I was there. I spent the weekend in Stafford Springs, Connecticut, seeing the New England 900, the Burnout Rivals, and I'm giving you everything that I recorded. So we're starting off day one. This is day one, and everything you're going to see the monster trucks, you see the Van Prix, you're going to see the race. I might put the Burnout Rivals in a different video, or just make a whole thing about all of them. Holy shit. It was an incredible time. I was able to get my hat signed. That's Roman Atwood. That's Cletus McFarland. That's Vice Garage, and that's Matt's Off-Road Recovery. My plan was to also get Weston Champlin to sign it, but Weston Champlin was not at the New England 900. I'll insert some pictures of stuff I took throughout the me talking portion of this, but yeah, I went to the New England 900 and Burnout Rivals last year. Incredible fun, insanely fun. I have to be honest, this one was better. Way better. Way better. Just the race was just as exciting, but like all they had monster trucks for the pre-show this time. I didn't get to record it. I didn't expect it to happen, but Robbie Layton hit the ramp during the Van Prix, broke a fuel line, broke his oil pan or something, and he landed with a fireball in the Van Prix. It was incredible. It was so fun. I did record a lot of the Van Prix, the monster trucks. I recorded so much of the 900. The New England 900 came down to the wire the entire last 5 laps of the race. Nobody sitting down, cheering, neck and neck, going like this between 2 drivers. It was incredible. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video of the New England 900 and Burnout Rivals.
And ready to go down there. And I love the look of these trucks because sometimes you'll see body styles where they want to go with kind of like what's new and cutting edge. Not these folks. They love going kind of with that old school look. And I love the look of those trucks. It reminds me back of like the videos that I used to see back when I was a little kid growing up. And that's what I love about these trucks. And they are awesome looking. We had them down there on the display earlier on where everybody was going around getting their picture taken. Big line there. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these trucks, especially there that misfire. Looks like one of the trucks I think is getting ready to fire up down there. Again, this is going to be the debut of the misfire truck, and that's exactly who we're going to kick things off with here tonight, as Brooke Pagliarulo is the first out to make the debut of this brand new monster truck that they've been working on behind the scenes at Tomfoolery Motorsports. As you see Brooke making her way out onto the front straightaway here at Stafford for the debut of the misfire monster truck here tonight at Stafford Speedway. Yes, 66 C10 is what she said, and Brooke is setting up. That's awful close to the pace car. Oh my God! Brooke is up and on top of the Stafford Motor Speedway pace car, and that thing is done.
Lights are still going.
Oh my God, David, we're sorry, man. Well, it looks like the Kraken is going to get in on the action, and so is Excalibur. And here goes so, this is how we're going to get things started here tonight at Stafford Motor Speedway. 4 miles being done down near turn
That's
number 1.
gonna catch on fire, dude.
Now some cyclones being done down for the fans down in turn. Gosh, the flyer is stuck right where the Stafford Motor Speedway pace car is. And he's got that thing pretty hooked. Things up over there. Bradley Arullo is and continuing and Stafford the grass, maybe try to pop it back down once they get on the asphalt. Still got that thing. How about it, folks? Michael Pagliarulo in the Excalibur. He might go the whole way.
I mean, he's went the distance of about a third of the front straightaway.
He's gone all the way past the start-finish line. He's trying to break it, and there you see. What a job! Make some noise for the Excalibur. We are underway in the Van Prix. Will we have any takers on lap number 1? Of course we. They faked us out.
Faked us. He went to the outside of it.
Well, a couple of times we've got a taker up on the nose, goes to 64, and it looks like able to continue on pretty well. They're not going to want to hit those jumps very much, and there goes the left paw off the back of the Airborne Entertainment car. As you see the battle here going on up front as looks like a good battle. Good battle. Oh, big air that time.
Oh, we got them using the ramp now. We still got a few that's not used it.
Getting our top 2 bands. It looks like they're going to wait until the very end.
Airborne Entertainment. He says, you know, my name's part Airborne. I'll just keep going airborne over this ramp.
And you know what? I tell you what, that thing is holding up pretty well.
Shred 80 just went over and all over the 64 van. Something came flying off.
Oh, big time problems coming out of turn number 4 as it's getting a little hairy there as we attack there coming out of the corner.
A little bit of contact.
Just a little bit. Oh, big couple drive. It looks like we've got a bump draft going down into turns 1 and 2. Something might be wrong with the Jim York van as it looks like it's a little bit off the pace.
Well, at least all the tires and wheels are still on these vans, because last year I think the rear end keeps hitting it, but he keeps getting slower and slower when he hits it.
Both drivers needed to hit the ramp have made it, and here they come out of turn 5. Robbie Layton is up in smoke and flame. Get on out of there, Robbie. I'm on fire, Ricky Bobby.
Qualifying just a little bit earlier. 90 laps, the New England 900. No brakes, no time limit. We'll talk.
Outside. Row number 2 is going to consist of Kyle from Boosted Boys and Roman Atwood. Row 3 going to feature Dr. Parker on the inside of row 3 with Matt's off. Going to get the 1 to go signal, and we are going to go green next time by.
Give them a wave, gang. Give them a big wave. Let's go.
For all the race fans that are here in attendance and all the
trouble. But you know what I tell them right now? Reach up there and pull those belts tight. One more time. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
The second annual New England 900 presented by BulletsandNuts.com is green here in Stafford Speedway.
From the back. Some moving up to that second, third groove. 3 wide back there. Turn 4.
Lanes of 3 wide racing as they head down into turns 1 and 2. A couple of cars locking up the brakes a little bit. A couple of cars sideways in the middle of the racetrack, including the 22 of Cameron Johnson. I saw the number 60 of Ryan Preece go all the way down to the apron that last time through turns 3 and 4. And it looks like Preece is doing a little bit more of the same, but out front, new race leader, it's Jimmy Oaks as he's gotten around the 22 of Robbie Layton. There goes Preece there on the in, right there on the outside of the top 10, trying to get up into the team with the front runners. But so far, a lot of the drivers that started up at the front of the field that I thought might have had some issues, in qualifying and maybe would drop back early on, they're holding tough. And it looks like Cameron Johnson is going to be the first driver to jump into one of our spare cars, but he is going to be several laps down.
Tell you what, Jake, they're starting to get pretty racy, though, up the front of the field.
Into the mix, making just his second side, and the caution is coming out. Contact with the 42 of Robbie Layton, and our leader, Jimmy Oaks, is going to bring out our first yellow. Friends at Heatwave Visual. And I don't know, it's tough to say. I don't know if Robbie necessarily moved up the track. I think Jimmy maybe just didn't realize that the 42 car was there and moved down to the bottom, so that might not give the 76 his spot back, as it looked like Robbie might have gone up the track just a little bit off that.
In the 33, he got the run out of the restart box. As they came on the front straightaway, he went straight to the bottom, and he took advantage. And now Ryan Priest at 60, he's a player running all the way down on the apron.
I was going to say, don't look now, but here comes Priest up to third. Gets his way around the 42 of Robbie Layton, and now he's looking for second. Ryan Priest is figuring out these Crown Vics early here at Stafford, and he is hot on the back bumper. The number 3 of LS George takes a peek to the inside, and Ryan Priest is getting ready to move up into the top 2 as we come out of turn number 4.
He sailed it off into turn 3. I didn't think he would stick, but he's going to take second place away as they head on. Really stuck, turn good, down in 3 and 4.
Hot on his trail here as we get ready to put 18 laps up on the board. DeVerde able to get around to second.
And you asked me earlier before the green flag, Jake, what I would tell my driver coming to green. If I was on the radio with Ryan Priest right now, I would say, you know what, Fields, Zach had to start telling Joe.
This is put into comparison earlier in this race. Ryan Priest ran his fastest lap on lap 15 as we got big time runs on the backstretch here. And a car going around in the middle of 1 and 2. It's Cletus McFarland. Cletus has spun down in turns 1 and 2. We almost had a spin on the backstretch when LS Jordan speed leading the field down into turns 1 and 2 with 64 laps to go in this one. Still just 26 laps completed. Long way to go in this 90-lap event. I misspoke with 80 laps, 90 laps. And Brett from BFI Speed, he's looking pretty good there on the outside. Here comes Ryan Priest, though, taking a peek down low. He's got the 1776, though, of Derek from Vice Grip Garage down there on the bottom. Run.
It's all about getting in the corner. He looks to the inside. Can he make it? All the way to the bottom.
Leaving the bottom groove open, and the Berlin, Connecticut native driver is going to try to take advantage of it, but he can't do it there. 3 laps to go for Greg Biffle. Biffle wants to see this thing stay clean and green. Ryan Priest going to try everything he can down the back straightaway. When they come to the line this next time by, there'll be 2 laps to go.
Dude, they're
New England 900 here at Stafford Speedway.
They're bumping each other
Lap
pretty
car
much.
of Zach Walker. Will that become a factor? We'll wait and see with 2 to go as Biffle still leads Priest.
Zach Walker just kind of slide through the corner. Priest takes a look to the inside. Just can't quite complete it. It'll be about getting down into turns 3 and 4. Zach Walker is going to be on the bottom. He moves up to the outside. Great move. But here comes Priest to the inside.
He thought that Priest may have thought that Walker was going to stay to the bottom. He's going to take advantage of it. White flag is out at Stafford. The fans on their feet, cheering on the driver, the number 60 and the 16. They're wheel to wheel down the straightaway. Which driver is going to come out with the advantage? Here they come into turns 3 and 4. Final time. Priest on the bottom. Biffle to the outside. Here they come out of turn number 4. Ryan Priest with the advantage. And Priest is going to win it again. the start-finish line as the lights go out at Stafford Speedway.
That was a good
Fans
race.
on their feet,
I think that was more
cheering
exciting than
on one
last
of
year.
their favorite drivers as he picks up, as Larry had said there, his 38th career win at this speedway.
First start in a Cletus racing event. Started near the rear of the field. Goes up there, takes the win. One of some of the best in the business at this race.
Cleaned up, clean cut, and clean shave. I got to cover off the 68. I fired it up and let them horses sing a little pretty thing. A little tail leg Georgia dream. But she's rocking them pony chains. Baby, what you got going on Saturday? You know, who's got it? It's gonna be a party. Out of town about half a mile. Four-wheel drive and big blue tires. Well, let's get down. Sitting around watching all these things. Get down and it's my kind of party. Saturday night, couple cans on cool and the needle on pool in a countryside. Get high in the playlist, still your favorite songs. When I get you climbing up in the cab of this truck, you know it's on, you're inside of these. Show you more hell. Yeah, I won't say a lot tonight. Get that right, more hell. To show you more hell tonight. Thank you.
tripped over the bed. I didn't even realize.
Escalade.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Visible boatmobile, eh?
Speedy cop. Speedy cop. The boat.
Yeah. Dude, those tires pop.
That'll be tough to pop down.
This is the world's largest, huh?
Come on, you got more than that.
Come on, man.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Nothing to see here, I guess.
go, baby.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I recorded. I left out a bunch of 3-4 second clips that I only recorded 4 seconds too, so I could send it to my friends on Discord. But holy shit, that was some of the most fun I've ever had. Those burnouts were incredible. The race had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. The monster trucks were a great addition. The Van Prix didn't disappoint. So I hope you guys enjoyed these clips of the New England 900 and Burnout Rivals. I hope I was able to entertain you with them. And they're a little bit better than last year. They're, an actual HD this year. And, yeah. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Like I said, I don't know how often I'm going to be uploading videos to YouTube. It is literally as I feel like it. And this is an event that I since April when I bought tickets, had planned to upload content for. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun shit. Comment, discuss in the comments. And I'll respond as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.